Good morning, dear students, parents, and teachers who are tuned in for this virtual inter-house sports prize distribution ceremony for the students of classes 3 to 5. In this trying time, our students participated in Fit India School Week, and they tried out a completely new thing where you will find that they actually submitted videos of their efforts in the sports sphere. So, without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to welcome our principal, Mrs. Rekha Bhattacharya, to address all of us.
Thank you, Priyadarshini ma'am. A very good morning to all of you. Esteemed guest of honor, headmistress of Birla High School, Moida Street, a sportsperson par excellence, Madam Farida Singh, Director Madam Amita Prasad, parents, colleagues, and my dear students. It is a privilege and pleasure to welcome you to the prize distribution of our first virtual Inter-House Sports 2020 for grades 3 to 5. In the face of isolation from social life, lack of agility, and subsequent increase in screen time, maintaining physical fitness and well being of our students has been a matter of prime concern. Responding to the overwhelming challenges, we left no stone unturned in offering a perfect balance between the academic pursuits and co curricular, including games and sports activities. Our endeavors were reaffirmed by the CBSE through a proposed Fit India Week celebration. Thus, taking the mission forward, we designed a plethora of sports activities which were safe and enjoyable from the limited space of our home. Be it yoga postures or specialized sports techniques or generic sporting events, each participation reflected the hard work and commitment of our students and the unfailing support of parents. My dear students, although the event was competitive, it was aimed to instill the belief in you that along with the glory of winning, we also need to learn the importance of losing gracefully with a stronger determination to do better next time. Moreover, it was yet another opportunity to keep you engaged in unique ways. And most importantly, to make you realize that even in difficult times, we should never devalue or undermine the essence of sports and regular exercise, for it is undoubtedly the most important means for living well, for nurturing health and vitality. I conclude by expressing my deepest gratitude to all the esteemed judges, my colleagues, and heartiest congratulations to all my dear students participating in this event with heartening enthusiasm. I'm sure you all are waiting with bated breath for the results to be declared. So, without further delay, I request our DU part, Ms. Guha, to take us through the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reshma ma'am. Before we begin with the announcement of the prizes, it's my proud privilege to showcase the address of Ms. Farida Singh, the headmistress of Birla High School, who has very, very kindly agreed to speak to all our students and parents. We will share her message now.
A very good morning to the respected members of the board, Mrs. Amita Prasad, Director, Indus Valley World School, Mrs. Reshma Bhattacharya, Principal, teachers, parents, and most importantly, dear students, for whom we are meeting here today on this virtual platform. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this very special day. At the very onset, I would like to congratulate the team who I am sure must have worked tirelessly to ensure the success of the virtual sports. I am sure it involved long hours of difficult and challenging planning. So well done and congratulations for all the effort and innovation. This year hasn't been an easy one for any of us, but it's important for us to reflect on what we as individuals have learned during the pandemic. It has been a huge learning experience for us all. It has made us stop and reflect upon how we have been leading our lives. It has made us rethink on our habits, be more sensitive to the environment and to the needs of people around us. It has resulted in stronger family ties, and so many of us have acquired new skills with so much happening online. I never dreamt that I would ever witness a day when sports would be held online. The teaching fraternity has faced huge challenges over the last few months and continue to work tirelessly to ensure that their dear students do not miss out on any special day or occasion on the school calendar. It is rightly said that a teacher holds a hand, opens a mind, and touches a heart. And believe me, that's what they are presently doing with great panache. My message to you, dear students of Indus Valley World School, is continue doing your best, be it in sports or academics. Let nothing come in the way of you achieving your dreams. Remember, the only person you should be competing with is yourself. This will result in a better and successful human being. Parents, an earnest request to you all, please encourage your children to engage themselves with some sporting activity. Sports has been by far the most significant educator in my life. It has taught me to be more accepting of others, more patient, and it has helped me work with and adjust to people with different mindsets and abilities. And of course, it has helped me imbibe leadership skills. Having said that, let me tell you all that the greatest learning from the sports field is that of accepting defeat or failure. It teaches us not to give up easily, to rise against all odds and persevere till the goal is met. This, dear parents, is the greatest lesson we can offer our children of today. So congratulations to all the winners today and also to all those who have participated but haven't won. As we all are aware of the fact that winning is not all important, it is a participation that brings forth the qualities of a true sportsman. With that, I would like to end with a few words of the famous basketball player Michael Jordan. And he says, "I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." This world-renowned basketball player Michael Jordan is always thought of as the victor, the one who took the shot no one else could, the one who transformed the games. And in these simple lines, quantifying his failure, Jordan shows that getting to success is never easy and that the failures are what makes us who we are. So thank you very much. Well done again to all the participants. Stay safe, happy and blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Singh, for sharing those wonderful words of encouragement for our students and teachers and parents, because that is what will egg them on to do even better. We now move on to the announcement of the prize winners for this virtual inter-house sports for grades 3 to 5. There were a plethora of events that were put together under the stewardship of our principal, Ms. Reshma Bhattacharya, and our entire sports department swung into action to get our children prepared, and interestingly enough, on a virtual platform. Nonetheless, I now take the opportunity to announce the prizes. So the first results that I will announce are for yoga. These events were judged by Ms. Urpita Basu. She happens to be the yoga expert who teaches in DPS Ruby Park. So here come the results for yoga for classes 3, 4, and 5. In the third position, in class 3, we have Aratrika Chakraborty of section B of Ganga House. In second position, we have Adrit Mondol of 3E of Yamuna House. And in first position of class 3B, we have Afreen Khondekar of Brahmaputra House. Congratulations to all three of you children, and may you win many laurels in the future. Coming up next, we have the prizes for yoga for the students of class 4. In third position, we have Ruprekha Chaudhary of 4B from Yamuna House. In second position, we have Saisha Banerjee of 4K from Indus House. And in first position, we have Prisha Moitro of 4D, also from Indus House. Coming up next are the results for yoga for the students of class 5. In third position, we have Aditi Thakur of 5A from Indus House. In second position, we have Ridhima Srivastav of 5E from Ganga House. And in first position, we have Prarthana Mukherjee of 5B from Yamuna House. Congratulations to all these students for putting up a grand show in yoga. Coming up next, I will be announcing the prizes for Taekwondo and martial arts for grades 3 to 5. We have taken a decision collectively that in those events where the school did not receive more than 10 entries, we are only awarding a prize for the student in the first position. Sadly enough, in Taekwondo and martial art, we didn't receive enough entries. So in first position, we have Prisha Moitro of 4D of Indus House. This was judged by Mr. Boshantu Das, the teacher of Taekwondo and martial arts in DPS Joka. Coming up next, we have the results for chess, which was played on the Lichess app by our students. And in the rankings that have emerged through the app, we have in third position, Cheryl Roy of 3F of Indus House. In second position, we have Sreyoshi Doityari of 5A from Ganga House. And in first position, we have Arjun Ghosh of 4E of Yamuna House. Coming up next, results for cricket. Here we didn't receive enough entries, so there is only one prize winner. It's Tushali Banerjee of 3F from Ganga House. Next up are the results of basketball. Here also, unfortunately, there weren't enough entries, so we award the prize to Sreyoshi Doitari of 5A of Ganga House. Next, we have the results for table tennis for classes 3 to 5. Unfortunately, the entries weren't enough, so the prize goes to Arushi Palit of 5C of Brahmaputra House. Coming up next, the category which saw physical fitness exercises and fun games that were organized very creatively by our sports department and our teachers. First, we had high knees running in place. In class 3, we had Aratrika Mondol coming first from 3B of Brahmaputra House. In class 4, we had Ritusri Haldar of 4B from Indus House taking the first position. Coming up next is Be Fit or Quit. Here, we didn't have enough contestants in classes 3 and 5, so we only have one winner from class 4. It's none other than Ritusri Haldar again of 4B of Indus House. Then we had skipping for the students of 3, 4, and 5. In first position, we have Dipayan Noshkor of 3D of Indus House for category class 3. For classes 4, in first position, we have Ritu Srihaldar of 4B from Indus House. And in class 5, we have Ishani Mondol of 5D from Brahmaputra House. Coming up next is plank, where we didn't have adequate entries for classes 3 and 5, but we had participants from class 4 who were very enthusiastic. So we have 3 prize winners. In the third position, we have Ranak Sen from 4B of Brahmaputra House. In second position, we have Shruti Parna Mukherjee of 4B again of Ganga House. And coming first is Prisha Moitro of 4D of Indus House. Then we had the duck walk fun game for the students of 3 to 5. In third position, we had Shinjini Chakraborty of 4A of Indus House. In second position, we had Ritusri Haldar of 4B, again from Indus House. And taking it away in the first position, Prisha Moitro all over again from 4D, yet again of Indus House. This event was swept completely by the participants from Indus. Next up, we have balancing the ball. For the students of class 3, we didn't have adequate entries, so there is only one prize winner. It's Stuti Dotto of 3E of Ganga House. From classes 4, there were a large number of entries. So in third position, we have Shinjini Chakraborty of 4A from Indus. In second position, we have Arav Gupta of Brahmaputra from 4C. And in first position, we have Shornabh Bishyash of Brahmaputra from 4B. Balancing the ball for class 5. In first position only, we have Ridhima Srivastav from 5E of Ganga House. Next, we had Binit. Here, we had participants from classes 3, 4, and 5, but inadequate entries in all categories. We encourage our children to participate more in future. So class 3, the winner was Neerav Anand of 3B Ganga House. Class 4, the winner was Ranak Sen of 4B from Brahmaputra House. And 5, we had none other than Debushmita Ghosh of Brahmaputra House from 5D. That brings us to the end of the prizes for the different fitness activities and fun games. It gives me great pleasure to now announce the house points for the different houses at the end of this virtual sports meet. So in fourth position, we have Yamuna House. In third position, we have Ganga. In second position, we have Brahmaputra. And leading the way at the moment in the junior section, it's Indus House in first position. Now, it is my privilege to invite our director, Mrs. Amita Prasad, to address all of you.
Good morning. Good morning to parents, students, and my colleagues. It is a pleasure to be speaking to all of you, and yet I am acutely conscious of the fact that today, 19th of December, was the date that was earmarked in our school calendar for all of us to be at the Gitanjali Stadium having a real sports meet. It is such a pity that that could not be. However, it is truly remarkable that our parents and our teachers have worked hand in hand to train our children, and they have made it possible for us to have a sports meet on the virtual platform. It is, I cannot imagine December without sports. I cannot tell you how it breaks my heart when I walk into school on a December morning and there is silence in the school campus, because other Decembers our grounds would be echoing with the sounds of left, right, left, and it would be echoing with the sound of the whistle as our students would be trained in a variety of sporting pursuits. Yet, as I said, there is no end to the creativity of our teachers, and there is no end to the cooperation that we receive from our parents. And it is our wonderful parents who have gone the extra mile to make it possible for our children to participate in sporting activities from the safety of their homes. In fact, as our guest of honor, Ms. Farida Singh, mentioned in her address, sports teach us so many things. There is so much that young children can learn from sports, which no book no textbook can ever teach them. And I urge you, dear parents, to please encourage your children to participate in sports because these are the lessons that will stay with them forever in their lives. I would take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to the parents and the children for your response, and I look forward to an even more enthusiastic response in the future. Students, none of this would have been possible without the tremendous enthusiasm and support extended by our sports faculty. We are extremely proud of our teachers who tirelessly work and they are just waiting and waiting for the day when you, dear children, will be back in the school campus so that they can carry on their training in person. Yet, given the limitations, our sports teachers, Chandray ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, Shutapa ma'am, Rohit sir, Amrita ma'am, Bishwajit sir, Vishwanath sir, Ajay sir, and Vandana ma'am have been working hard every day to try and make sure that the children do not lag behind in terms of their physical fitness, but leading from the front and with never a dull moment is our sports head of department, Mr. Anshu Pandey. Anything I say about Anshu sir would be inadequate. It is his unfailing enthusiasm. Every other day he will call me with some fresh ideas. And I know that Anshu sir will ensure that the Indus Valley World School Sports goes from strength to strength. It would be extremely remiss of me if I did not place on record my thanks to the wonderful team of teachers, especially the class teachers of classes 3, 4, and 5, who have been ably supporting our sports faculty and making sure that the children continue to learn from their homes, from the safe environments of their homes. And I always save the best for the last. It is our principal, Mrs. Reshma Bhattacharya, who has a very special soft corner for the junior school children. It is her tremendous leadership which ensures that all these events proceed without a hitch, and she ensures that she maintains the highest standards at all times. We are indeed proud of Mrs. Bhattacharya's leadership, and we are confident that she will take the school forward to ever greater heights. With that, I would like to wish everyone who's watching this program Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful winter vacation. Enjoy all the goodies that the beautiful city of Kolkata offers us at this time of the year. Stay safe, stay well. Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year to each and every one of you. May God bless you.